hollowing. It started with the hunger. Not a normal hunger. Not the kind that gnaws at your stomach after a skipped meal. This was deeper, heavier. It coiled in my bones, whispering at the edges of my mind. I could eat a full dinner, but minutes later, I'd feel it again. An aching, hollow need. At first, I thought it was just stress. Work had been rough. My apartment felt smaller, more suffocating by the day. Sleep didn't come easily. I lay awake at night, staring at the ceiling, my heartbeat drumming in my ears. But when sleep did come, the dreams were worse. They started as flickering images. Dark forests, damp earth, the gleam of something sharp in the moonlight. Then, faces. Faces I didn't recognize, twisted in expressions of terror. And the hunger, always the hunger. Then the changes began. The skin. It was small at first. My nails seemed sharper, not just longer, thicker, harder, like claws. The skin beneath them darkened, like bruises forming without cause. The color wouldn't fade, no matter how much I scrubbed. Then there was the hair. I always had a little stubble if I didn't shave, but this was different. Coarse, wiry black hairs sprouted from my arms, my chest, even my back, and they grew fast. I shaved in the morning, only to find my face rough again by noon. The worst was my reflection. My face looked the same, mostly, but my eyes. Something was wrong with my eyes. The whites had darkened slightly, like tea-stained porcelain. The irises, once a soft brown, had deepened to something near black. And sometimes, just for a moment, they seemed to shine in the dark. The smell. I could smell things I shouldn't. The sweat of the man sitting across from me on the train. The sour tang of fear clinging to a nervous woman's skin. Walking through the city became unbearable. The sense of food, rot, exhaust, and bodies tangled together in an overwhelming, intoxicating blend. Then one night I smelled blood. Not from a wound, not fresh, but old, dried, hidden beneath layers of paint and wood. Came from the walls of my apartment. My landlord said the place had been renovated before I moved in, but I never asked why. Now I knew. Something bad had happened here. And worse, something inside me liked it. The urges. The hunger was no longer just a whisper. It had teeth. Meat was the only thing that even slightly satisfied it, rare, bleeding meat. I found myself buying thick steaks, barely cooking them before tearing into them with my teeth. The more I ate, the stronger I felt, the sharper my senses became. But it wasn't enough. The worst moment came when I passed a man on the street late at night. He was drunk, stumbling, unaware of the dark shape watching from the shadows. My fingers twitched. My mouth watered. The hunger surged so violently that I had to grip a street lamp just to keep myself from lunging at him. I ran home, locked the door, sat in the dark with my own ragged breathing filling the silence. I wasn't sure how much longer I could fight it. The transformation. I stopped going to work, stopped answering calls. My phone screen cracked from the force of my grip one night when the hunger was at its worst. I barely recognized my own body anymore. My muscles felt stronger, leaner, but my fingers seemed too long, my teeth too sharp. Then the final change came. I woke up to the sound of something breaking, glass maybe, but I wasn't in bed. I was outside, barefoot, in the woods. My hands were caked in dirt, my lips in something darker, something sticky. The metallic tang of it lingered in my mouth. I looked down and saw the body, a deer, or what was left of one. Its throat had been torn open, its insides a gaping red wound. The smell of fresh blood filled my lungs, and for the first time, I realized I had done this. The choice. I don't know what I am anymore. I don't know if I was born this way, if something infected me, or if it was always inside, waiting to be awakened. But I know one thing. I can't go back. The city is too bright, too loud, too full of prey. Every time I look at another person, I feel it stirring inside me, whispering, begging. So I ran. I don't know where I'm going. Somewhere deep, somewhere dark, somewhere I won't hurt anyone. But the hunger is growing, and I don't know how much longer I can resist.